Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to The Sphere. This episode is sponsored by
True Digital Media Consulting. You're online right now and so are your customers, but marketing has to be a consistent journey. True Digital Media Consulting can help with your online ads, organic growth, and so much more. Contact us today at 832-934-4436 or visit our website at truedigitalmediaconsulting.com.
Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, Dr. Ashandra Batiste understands that one of the biggest obstacles is dental fear. The vision at Elite Dental Wellness is to ensure every patient is treated with respect, ultimate care, patience, and love. Call us today to make an appointment at area code 713-789-8680. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789.
Cold. It's so freezing. It's officially fall, y'all. Welcome to another episode of All Things Beauty. I'm Amethyst Black, and we have in the studio, as you know, Miss Kimby Wesley.
Y'all, I can't even take Amethyst right now.
Y'all,
I can't.
It is chilly outside in Houston.
Not for a first stone. Girl,
Says who? Says who?
you look like a rich housewife that just laid,
I'll take it.
That just laid her husband to rest, and she about to go pull up to the insurance agency like, where
Run
is
me
my check?
Yeah. Well, y'all, it is officially fall, and it has started with a bang. Actually, it already had started, but a cold front has actually flown or blew into Houston, and so we've been experiencing some true fall and some pre-winter weather this week, and so it has been nothing nice. People have been...
I like it.
Really? It was like 50 degrees yesterday. I did not know how to act, so hence the fur.
Fall time, winter in Texas, guys. Well, I was in Atlanta this past weekend, so it was already cold there. So I was kind of used to it. My coworker was like, "Oh, you brought the cold weather back with you." I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of burning up.
Yes,
Tired of
I was a
makeup
little.
melting
I
off.
shouldn't say tired of burning up, but I was getting ready to experience some fall. I was anxious to wear some fall gear, so I will say
Hence
that.
the stole.
Hence the stole, but just for y'all, you know. But shout out to PETA. This is not real. This is faux fur. So don't come for me. Okay. So tell me a little bit about what's on your lips today.
Girl, nude, of course.
Yeah.
I decided to pull out my Colts, like my favorite lipstick that I am hoarding because I don't want it to run out because it's discontinued. But it is Amaretto Sour by the Lip Bar, which is a black-owned business. 'Cause you
Yeah.
were talking about it. I was like, I'm gonna wear
she's
her.
in Target now.
Yes.
So that's such a good color. They're discontinuing that.
Girl, it's gone. I was able to when I did my natural hair thing and I was going to like natural hair like conventions and stuff. She would, before she became like super big, she would have her booths there. And I saw this lip color and I should have bought two. I hate that I only bought one, but yes, that color is gone.
Have you like emailed her?
Yes,
or?
every time I wear it, I tag her. If somebody asks me what I have on, I tag her. Bring back Amaretto Sour Lip Bar, please. It's like a perfect like nude. It's kind of like a
brown girl nude,
like a butterscotch color, and I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
Interesting, huh? Well, maybe you can mix two of the lip bar colors that currently are on the line and maybe get a similar color.
They don't have any
Oh.
other ones. It is a regular lipstick. It's very moisturizing, so I'm just like, sis. Literally every time I wear it, I'm tagging her. She's like, I'm pretty sure she's
And she
tired
responds?
of me. They respond.
Oh, what do they say?
they not saying that they're gonna bring the lipstick back. So I don't want to know what you got to say,
Okay.
or give me an equivalent color.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Well, we've got a lot of goodies in store for y'all today. I hope you are ready. Now, if you're an oldie but a goodie, you already know how it works here on this platform at All Things Beauty. So listen here. If you're new, we're actually going to be on Facebook Live for about 15 minutes or so. And then we're actually going to transition off. So if you have questions for us, you need to ask right here, right now. We are on All Things Beauty on the Sphere Podcast Network Facebook page currently. And then if we're going off, or if you have questions once this broadcast is over, then feel free to hashtag All Things Beauty or ATB on Instagram and Facebook. I check that hashtag at least twice a week. So if you do have questions, you can hashtag it there and we will respond. Okay, so let's just jump right in. This is All Things Beauty this week. And so I'd like to just first start us off with your Afropunk experience this past weekend.
Yes, so Afropunk Atlanta was last week, and I got to go with some girlfriends to celebrate my friend Lindsay's birthday. So happy belated birthday to Lindsay. Her birthday was on Sunday, and it was actually a good experience. And initially when she mentioned to go, I was more excited about actually going to Atlanta than actually going to the festival, but I think it was a really good experience. So got to see a lot of people from all races, but Black people we're awesome, and we come in all shapes and sizes, colors, whatever. It was a good time.
So there were a lot of other non-Black supporters there.
Yeah,
Oh.
I saw a lot of white people there, and it was supposed to be like a whole Black conscious thing, like, you know, a stay woke
Yeah.
type of thing. But they also had like a lot of I don't even know what genre of music. I don't know if it would be called punk, but a lot of yelling and a lot of like that.
Oh, really?
So it was very
so punk rock.
different.
Okay,
It wasn't like a jazz in the village type of festival thing. It was like hardcore, like rock. And then we went Saturday, so then NERD was who closed out the show. So it was kind of, you know, a mixture, but we had a good time. Saw a lot of interesting outfits, a lot of interesting makeup, and it was just very, it kind of fed into like my artistic, like creative side. So it was very, so once I got there, I was like, oh my God, my outfit is not popping enough. I had I mean,
But
know
you have
from the
seen
pictures,
Afropunk pictures before, so you know what to expect.
but that was not really my style anyways. But
Yeah.
I knew that I probably should have done more. If I went back, I probably would have did more with like makeup and stuff. But literally,
Yeah.
we were wiped out.
Okay.
Afropunk was the last event. We had a whole, I put together a whole agenda.
Okay.
Thursday, when we flew in, it was nonstop from Thursday all the way till we flew back in on Sunday. So, but yep, I actually put a picture of my outfit so I can see in all its plain glory. But it was good for the weather because I wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. I had on some Doc Martens, so it was very comfortable to walk
Oh,
into.
perfect. Yeah.
So I have my little shades
Got
on.
some color happening. Yeah. I was really hoping that you would explore some like eccentric outfit or maybe play in makeup and do some like electric
Now
colors.
you know that.
So I was hoping. But yeah, that's cool. I like the belt bag. Or is that a fanny? What is that?
I love the fanny pack. It was very convenient. It
Yeah.
was perfect for a festival. It was kind of, it looks a little fancy, so it was
It
like kind
does.
of dressed up the outfit. But
Where
it was
did you
like
get it?
Zara.
Oh, I love that. What I like about it is the juxtaposition between like casual and like dressed up. So I
Right.
feel like the bag is kind of like dressy. The face is kind of like expensive skin serving, but then like the outfit is kind of like casual. So I like the mixture.
I was very comfortable, which I think that I appreciated because some, you know, they had some crazy outfits. Like there was a guy, he had on a blue sequence ensemble, girl.
Oh.
So, they have a picture of it.
Ooh, wee.
I feel like it was like a Beyonce
Yes.
recreation. Okay, but see, here's the
Blue
thing.
magic.
So the sequence, it was a dress that went down into sequence boots of the same texture.
Oh, of course. You got to commit.
Like the boots
I love
went
his pose.
into the...
So did you just see him walking and were you like, may I
No,
capture?
my friend Alicia stopped him and was like, I need a picture of you.
And he obliged,
Of
apparently.
course. I mean, the whole, I think the
He
whole
practiced
goal,
this pose in the mirror. Look at how the lips are like perfectly separated. His stare, his gaze is like
but peep
locked
the
in.
bird's nest on top.
Oh,
though.
absolutely.
And
I'm
then it
here
doesn't
for
even
it.
get the picture of, he had like Ghana braids to the back.
Mm.
The braids were blue.
Oh, you got to commit.
He didn't come to play.
What I am questioning his commitment level to is the hair. So I noticed that he kept the chest hair, which I wouldn't have because I think it kind of distracts from the
That's
outfit.
what my mom said. She was like, he got his chest hair.
Yeah, that distracts from the outfit. But other than that, I'm feeling the beard. I'm feeling the groomed brows. I'm feeling everything except the chest hair. But
I like chest
but
hair.
he's
so
killing
he-
it.
it
I
ain't-
mean, I do, but not in a
well,
blue sequins ensemble. You know, it's not usually what I would go for. But yeah, he's killing it. He's my
He
favorite.
was one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And there was also like a girl with like rainbow hair. So it was a lot of people were like going crazy with like their makeup and stuff. People went all out.
Yeah,
So they made me
nice.
feel out of place because I looked like I was just going to like hang out.
Ooh,
Like
unicorn braids.
Like I know that
What's her necklace say? Fuck racism.
Yes, that's what it says.
Okay, girl.
So it was
And
very
then the second necklace also says the F word.
the F word. Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
So it was very, you got to see, because it's supposed to be like opposed to everything, like, you know, it was pro was
Pro
it
everything.
right, exactly.
Anti-conformism, like not conforming.
Exactly. So I mean,
I
it
like
was
it.
never in a million years would I have decided to take myself to go there.
Yeah.
I also have a picture of Halisa. My friends were super cute, and she had on her little Big Bird jacket. Big Bird was everywhere, child. Big Bird was all on our pants, in our mouth,
In your mouth.
cause it was like it's like a yarn jacket.
Okay.
And so then her, like, the pants was like mesh, and then she had on Doc Martens as well, and they had a lot of dope art. So like behind her,
love it.
it's T.I. on the can, and then that's Lauren London from ATL.
I thought so.
As Nunu.
Okay.
So there's a lot of dope, like it
nice.
was a
so
dope
appropriate for
experience.
Atlanta. So appropriate.
Yes, they
okay.
made sure that it fit into
Yeah.
Atlanta's like culture.
Super cool.
And then the birthday girl Lindsay, she had on like patent leather pants.
Mm.
Those were a hit. She got a lot of compliments on those pants. So I felt bad because my outfit was basic, but my friends know that I'm basic. So there you go. Yes. Lindsay. So I actually did her makeup.
Okay.
So she had like
Love
turquoise
it.
eyes and, you know,
Yeah.
to balance out the black and white. So but we
Love it. Love it.
we had a good time. It was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The average person, I mean, you know, you got to see people out
Was there nudity?
damn near naked, you know, boobs with a mesh. It was a lot. But it wasn't bad.
You know-
Everybody was free. We saw a voguing
Yes.
battle. contest.
Yes, that's
mean,
what
they
I
were
live
doing
for.
the whatever.
Yes.
They were
Death
falling
drop.
out on that concrete.
I live for that. What I also am really excited about is that I feel like so many times in our society and culture, Black people have to be told to you can't act like that. You know, other people can act like that, but you can't. We always have to be on our P's and Q's. I was reading an article in Forbes today about the pressure that a lot of Black women feel in their work environments for to strive not only for perfection but to always be right. Mm-hmm. Oftentimes we're the only person of color, namely a Black woman in our space, occupying our space, and so you want to make sure that you're representing, but it's a lot to carry upon your shoulders the responsibility of carrying your whole race or gender. So what I really like about Afropunk is that people could just come, be cool, be free, be whatever, Black, white, apparently indifferent. I love that we actually were able to be free and fully express for a weekend.
% free. Like I'm pretty sure you could have did whatever, but I mean,
Yeah.
you probably couldn't go like streaking or whatever. But
Yeah.
I mean, I saw drugs, I saw drinking, I mean, and it was nothing like, oh, we need security. It wasn't like, oh, they about to fight. Like it was, everybody was on the same wavelength of just like, it was cool. We're here to have a good time.
Yeah.
And this is for us, and we just gonna kind of rock with it. The bands were good. It wasn't my style of music, but I mean, it was just a good vibe.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you go places and you're like, oh my God, it's a wide open space. I don't know what's gonna happen. I felt very safe.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was dope. It was dope. If you're like a creative person and you like to be kind of out there and different, Afropunk, you definitely need to get your ticket to go because it was a nice experience.
Awesome.
So actually, before we get to all of that, we got to get a word from one of our sponsors. So this episode is sponsored by True Digital Media. You're online right now, and so are your customers. The question is, how do you actively reach them? Marketing has to be a consistent journey, and we're here to walk with you every step of the way. True Digital True Digital Media Consulting can help with website development, online ads, your business reputation, and organic growth on search engines. Give us a call today to discuss a customized strategy for your business at 832-934-4436 or send us an email at info@truedigitalmediaconsulting.com. Mention the Sphere to receive a free 30-minute strategy consultation.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And actually, speaking of like marketing yourself, so my friend Lindsay that had on the patent leather pants, she actually got a shirt made with her hashtag, which is Come On Skin, because she has her own natural skincare line. So that was really dope. So people were telling her, "Oh, come on, skin," like reading her shirt, and kind of inquiring about what it was. So that was cool.
Absolutely. And also speaking of hashtags, remember to hashtag ATB or All Things Beauty when we're off of this platform. We'll only be on this platform for just a few more minutes. So if you do have questions, making sure that you're engaging on our Facebook Live format or platform right now. But I do have a question about makeup trends. Did you notice any makeup trends at Afropunk? I know you said kind of eccentric and just kind of all over the place, but any usage of color or style? Or
I saw a lot of like tribal makeup, like with like the dots, kind of like a Wakanda feel. I also saw a lot of black lipstick. I think I put no, maybe I didn't, but I saw a lot of like dark lipstick. And so everything, I just feel like it wasn't really a trend. People just did whatever they wanted to do, and you could tell that they had like planned for like months and months. Like, this is what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna kill it.
I'm gonna F them up with this one.
Yeah, because you never know where your photos are gonna end up. They have like Getty photographers there. He took our pictures, so maybe we'll end up like in Essence.
Oh my
They
goodness.
might crop me out because I was looking basic, but
Wow.
I mean, like, you never know where these photos would end up. So people I saw a lot of like body paint type of thing. So child, was everybody gay, straight, black, white, whatever. Everything was there. I really I can't describe it like in one word besides like eccentric. But it was dope. I'm glad that I got to experience something different, because myself, Bougie Kimby would have never went.
Yeah, I love that. I'm originally from Oakland, Berkeley, California, and so in Berkeley, it's a very diverse, very eccentric kind of area, especially on Telegraph, right on the edge of UC Berkeley's campus. And so it's nothing to see people walking down the street with rainbow braids or unicorn braids like the young lady had, or actually naked. I remember seeing someone streak when I was like 5 or 6 years old, like a group of white men streaking, running down the street naked. And it really was like, eye-opening. But it's definitely a place where, all things go. And then in San Francisco, Haight-Ashbury district, and I mean just everything kind of just being there. So this is kind of like kind of not familiar, but kind of familiar in a way. I did also see a young lady at the Brooklyn Afropunk Festival wear a Minorities Are Priority shirt. And I thought that was so cool, and it was just all black. She had all black everything with the fro, and I like that she used that moment to kind of, have her message come across, especially with the climate, cultural climate that exists in our country right now. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, making a statement either with hashtagging or marketing your brand, or something more politically aware or conscious. That's pretty cool.
Black is in right now, so I'm for
Black
it.
is in right now.
Now this is the
Girl,
what other time? That's not what I'm saying.
Harlem Renaissance, honey. African kings and queens before that,
and they killed all of them. All them people dead.
No, they didn't. No.
This, in my opinion,
if they did, they didn't go down without a fight. Shaka Zulu, Queen Nzinga, like Queen
what I'm
Makita,
saying is,
all of the things
is that at this point, I feel like as long as I've been alive, which is not that long, I'm only 28. I feel like that at this point, being black is being celebrated the most,
because we weren't alive in the 60s, boo, when there was like the Black Panther movement and
so
black was beautiful.
I'm talking about my
and your experience.
Well, my 90s, culture.
Okay, I can definitely see where you're coming from, and
everybody,
I do receive your experience.
Everything is like Afro. Everything is it's cool now, and so I am embracing that, because I don't know how long that's gonna last.
This summer I went to the African American Museum in DC and also the Civil Rights Museum in Memphis, Tennessee, and there was a quote on a wall in the DC Museum that said, God created black people and black people created style. And that's been so true with through and through the ages, like literally from the beginning of time. Like black people were there making sense of the world. Potato chips,
a black man,
peanut butter.
That's why
everything.
I love chips
the
so
cotton
much.
gin, the stoplight. Like My people,
Rock and
we're
roll
innovators by
wasn't
trade,
Elvis.
by nature. So it's really intuitive for us. So, so I definitely see what you're saying, but if any people are
It's
not black watching
celebrated
this,
now, is what I'm
we
saying.
always celebrating black culture, and we've always been on. Okay.
We agree with that, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying now it's being celebrated by everyone.
Is it though?
When George Washington Carver was doing all that stuff
Yeah.
with them peanuts, everybody was not celebrating that. They were surprised that a black man could do all that.
They still not. They still gonna be like, yeah, we gonna. Oh,
So-
and then the Hennessy guy, we were talking about that one day.
Jack Daniels guy.
Yeah. So they were celebrating it, but also taking credit for his invention. So that happened more often than not.
So I just recently found out that actually it's Jack Daniels that's behind the Uncle whoever
Uncle Nearest.
brand that's coming
Yes.
out. So I guess they're finally paying homage. But I'm just saying, like right now, black is big right now. Black is money right now.
I'm gonna say black has always been big. Black has always been money. But
I'm
we can settle on having differences of opinions, of course.
I'm
but
not saying that we was never popping. I mean,
No,
and
but
to
you're saying
me,
right now, and I'm saying always.
But I mean for everybody. Everybody's want to
always.
get on the bandwagon.
But that's what I'm saying. Whether or not they gave us credit or not, they were still on the bandwagon. So now they're giving people, I guess, more credit.
Okay.
But social media exists, more media exposure exists. So it's just different. But we've always been on, and we've always been celebrated. But they've always been thieves. So
On that note, Facebook, we gotta go because we done had a whole debate in the first 20 minutes of the show.
vote October 22nd. First
Please.
day of early voting, please, please, please.
Well, you know, black people ain't never on time. They ain't gonna make it to the early
So I'm
voting.
telling them now, so y'all can be prepared. You know.
Anyways, Facebook Live, we gotta go, and we ask that you subscribe to our show on all major platforms, including iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Stitcher. Review our show in iTunes with constructive feedback. Share this Facebook Live post and the entire show with your family and friends. And don't forget to donate to our mission to bring enriched and inspiring content each and every week. You can donate at www.thesphere.tv/donate.
Awesome. See y'all next week. Okay.
What show talks about like politics and culture and stuff?
Society Now.
Watch that one.
Watch that one, Society Now, which is not on the picture that you're looking at on the screen, but it is one of the 14 shows that we have on the network. Another thing that we're actually going to start transitioning into and pivoting now, as you can see from the title of the show, we're actually talking about This Week in Beauty. And from time to time, we'll bring you these segments talking about This Week in Beauty, especially if there's a big beauty week. And this week was also a big beauty week. Everything from different looks. Beyonce and Kelly Rowland went out on the town. Both looked exceptional.
Kelly always looks good.
Doesn't she look gorgeous?
All the
Yeah. Even when she had the short
Huh.
haircut and with the red highlights, she was working it.
I think I like her better with more hair, but
Oh, really? I like her either way because she can rock it, you know. But
she can rock it. That's true.
yeah. But so many kind of, happenings and goings-ons. The start of the kind of holiday season pretty early on. Before the show actually started, Kimvy was joking that a lot of people have just skipped over Thanksgiving and gone right into the Christmas season. And I think a lot of it is true. So as you're preparing for some holiday parties and treats or dates or events in general, keeping some of these tips in mind. One thing that I wanted to first introduce to you is that MAC's holiday collection, Pretty Shiny Things, is going to release on October 18th this week. And so a lot of cool things in store there. A lot of products, but what I like most is that the price point for the products is between about $20 and $50.
I love holiday
definitely something
sets.
in store for a lot of people and within budget.
I prefer those because you can get more for your money and you get to try different things versus getting one item. You can get multiple
Yeah.
minis. Because I mean, when you think about it, do you ever really run out of a mini? Especially a
True.
lipstick. Like
True.
a lipstick, like you never really run out. So do you really need a whole thing?
Yeah.
That is when I do my most like shopping for stuff. Because I
Oh.
used to have an Ipsy bag, which you got samples. It's like $10 a month and they send like deluxe samples to your
Yeah.
house. And I have stuff on top of stuff. So I
Okay.
mean, of samples. And I mean, if you don't know that you really like it, I would prefer to get a sample than to, get a whole thing and like I throw the whole thing away. So I'm excited for that. That's when I get a lot of things that I've been eyeing is with the holiday kits and samples and stuff like
Absolutely.
that.
Cool. Yes, and also something that's cool, obviously by the title you can tell, pretty shiny things. It's all the glitter, all the glam, all the shine. But it also is actually going to have a highlighter in the collection that is supposed to have 10 hours of wearing power. 10 hours for a highlighter, which I guess most highlighters, if you kind of leave it uninterrupted on top of foundation and powder and stuff, it's going to pretty much stay for 10 hours. But I thought it was interesting that they're branding it as lasting for at least 10 hours.
Look, there are a bazillion and one products out here. We don't need you to add no funky claims to this stuff. Just sell it. Make us want to buy it.
Really?
And I think that that's what they're trying to do. Like, oh, I can wear this. No. First of all, if you're wearing makeup for 10 hours, you better be gone all day and not
Yeah.
be sleep in the makeup. Because I think everybody has their things that they have to wear. Like, for example, Tuesdays are my long days because I have to come and, and record.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wear my products that I know are going to last me all day and where I look nice on camera. So my highlight is still popping. And it's a regular old drugstore highlight.
Yeah.
So I mean, I really don't go for the gimmicks and the claims and stuff. But that's like I said, that's just me.
Yeah.
But you know what lasts and what doesn't.
Absolutely. And just like Kimby's highlight is popping, Elite Dental Wellness is also popping.
Poppin'.
Yeah, so this portion of the show is actually sponsored by Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, our vision is to create a welcoming practice that will offer exceptional dental care and a lifetime of dental wellness. We are committed to the finest possible oral care and overall health and well-being of our patients. Elite Dental Wellness is built upon a foundation of integrity, expertise, and service. And through our commitment to modern dentistry, continuing education, and a friendly atmosphere, we strive to make our patients feel like they are really part of our family. Dentistry can be scary, daunting, and uncomfortable, but Dr. Baptiste and her team work very hard to ensure your comfort. Make your appointment today by calling Dr. Chandra Baptiste at Elite Dental Wellness by calling 713-789-8680. Make sure y'all got that. 713-789-8680. Yes.
That's how I felt about my highlight. Can I get that one more time, Mike? Like, there we go.
Yes, absolutely. Get it. And so I love that this line is really packed with shadows and liners and extra dimension highlighters, of course. But it's really packed with everything. But as we were saying before, y'all, the price point is pretty inexpensive. So that should help a lot of y'all out who are doing some holiday shopping.
I get
Yep.
a lot of things from holiday kits.
From highlighting kits?
Holiday kits.
Oh, holiday kits. Absolutely.
Yeah, they give you because I'm a MAC girl. I know that Amethyst is a Sephora girl, but you can get like 4 lipsticks for like the price of one. Come on, that's a steal.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a steal. And last year's holiday collection was good too. I had one of my clients, shout out to Miss Letisa, she watches the show sometimes, gift me the holiday set last year. So thank you for that. And if it's on your heart again this year, a sister will be able to receive. And God, yes, thank you. And also, if Mac is interested in sending us some products, y'all can go
Please
ahead
do.
and on and do that. You can reach us here at the Sphere Podcast Network. Something else I thought was interesting was that the release is essentially like a month earlier than it normally is. Like, what are they trying to say?
Because nobody cares about the holidays. People just want to spend money.
Well, Jesus is the reason for the season now. Don't forget that, y'all.
Very
But
true. However,
if there's some sales.
They want to get these coins, okay?
Who wanna
They
get-
don't wanna
oh,
wait.
Matt.
They don't want to wait till December. They want to get your coins now.
Yeah.
Because, people like to get stuff before it actually, you like to feel exclusive and feel like you can get, I got it before everybody. Like, that, they don't care.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is pretty much non-existent. I saw somebody posting about Christmas. Sir, ma'am. We don't forgot about Thanksgiving. We don't
Yeah.
went straight to it's all about buying, shopping. I used to be a really big Black Friday person. Not anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about being off of work and spending time with your family.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I am going to get out and, buy, but I'm not going to be like standing in line.
No.
Like, I'm not doing all that.
Not at all. You shouldn't.
But
y'all remember the collection comes out on October 18th. So if, you're really curious, at least go to Mac and start playing with some of the formulations. I think that's really fun. If you can even if you're not really set on buying something, just going to the store, trying out the product on your hand, maybe just making sure that you like the formulation of the product. Sometimes that's fun too. So either buy it or engage in some makeup play, but check it out.
And actually, if you, I guess, sign up for their rewards program, they actually send you out events to where they'll invite you to come and they'll have somebody try the new collection on you so you can see how it is. So I've been doing that. They've been sending me emails. Like I said, me and Mac, we like this.
Awesome.
But you know, I still end up buying something. But you get to see how it works.
Yeah.
Which you know I like, because people in Sephora be acting like they can't color match me, and I got a problem with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, shout out to y'all. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Now, with our last segment and for our final few minutes with you all, I thought it would be cool to bring you some of our favorite products, either to show you or just talk about really quickly. Essentially, like our top 5 things that are really going to help carry us through this fall season. Now, I'm going to first start with skincare because I am pretty much a skincare fanatic. Outside of during this part of the year, making sure that I'm moisturizing my skin, I typically have combination skin, but I do like a glow. So I'm always having some type of moisture spray in my car. I love Moisture Surge by Clinique. But then, of course, making sure that maybe I start oil cleansing method during this fall season, but making sure that I'm locking that moisture in at all times because I can be getting a few dry spots in some areas if I'm using a lot of like drying agents. And then, of course, I overload on the moisturizer, as you all can probably tell by kind of how I'm shining on camera. But I love that kind of effervescent glow. I really feel like natural and glowy skin really has this like glowy kind of texture or finish. And so that's just what I like. But also, in terms of the moisturizer overall, I've really been loving La Mer. It's a French brand, and it's infused with some miracle broth and some sea kelp. And rumor has it that J-Lo actually uses this thing on her whole body. Whole body, honey.
Surprised.
I bought this little half-ounce jar, $90. $90 US American. But I love it, and it's amazing. And you rub it in. So this is the soft lotion. The original formulation, you're actually supposed to apply kind of like in a tapping motion to warm up the product. But this soft lotion actually is already kind of thinned out, so there's no tapping needed, which I like. So I'm not like slapping myself every night. But the original formula is really thick. So I love that.
Well, I'm going to go old school because I'm a drugstore girl. Actually, the Pond's moisturizer, it's in the blue bottle. Perfect.
Really?
Now, the only thing is that I would let it sit in, because if you don't, it can be a little bit oily. So like I always, you know how you do like skin prep, so I'll prep my skin and then do my brows because that takes the longest. So by the time I'm done with my brows, my creams and stuff have kind of settled in.
Is that called cold cream? Is that the one, Pond's cold cream?
No.
Oh, okay.
But that one works too.
Okay.
I've heard makeup artists, actually Cardi B's makeup artist uses that on her before, but it's not the cold cream, it's just a regular normal to dry skin moisturizer, and it works really good under the eyes because it's very rich. So I use that a lot. I actually use the Urban Skin RX matte moisturizer as well, because it has the SPF. And of course, if you have hyperpigmentation like I do, you want to make sure that you keep your SPF, because you want to keep because the sun makes the hyperpigmentation darker. So make sure you have your
used anything else from that line, Urban Skin RX?
I actually was in a collaboration with them for a long time. So yeah, they have a lot of good stuff. Their facial soap is really good, but of course your skin gets used to things. You have to kind of switch it up. So, but
did you see some improvements when you were using it?
Yes, definitely. I actually got to meet the owner, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I remember you. Your before and after was like epic." So. Yeah, they have. I saw it different.
Pretty cool. Awesome. And then the second product is moving more into the makeup realm is powder. So I love a good finely milled powder to use under the eye if I'm setting something. I also like a powder that doesn't give me a lot of flashback in pictures and under harsh lights, that what we're filming in today. So something that I've been loving is Danessa Myricks' powder. She has her own makeup line. Danessa Myricks is an African-American makeup artist, young woman, and she's absolutely phenomenal. I've bought 4 of her powders. This is the one I use on myself for setting in my highlighted areas. It's number 02 or 2. They now have it available in Houston at the MUA Project, which is not too far away from our studio today. So they have the entire line. So everything from her illuminators to all of her powders to even some of her vision cream, which is actually her foundation in her line. So
is that phenomenal.
A yellow powder? It is.
Banana
it's kind
powder?
of like yellowish. It's kind of yellowish. But it's so finely milled. And when you put it on the skin, it just feels so soft. And then also, Danessa's coming to Houston soon. So the MUA Project, make sure you're watching their Instagram page. You're going to have some information in store for you all. So if you
followed and they follow me, so I'm going to look. I'm going to go and see.
Absolutely. She's phenomenal, and she'll be here, and you can buy some of her products. Any powders you love?
For setting under the eye, look, I have to stick to what works for me. I would love to try branch out, but the banana powder, It works. Everybody, every skin tone. It's pretty. Ben Nye is a brand that's known for like stage makeup, so it's gonna work for photography. It's just good. I mean, it's a little bit on the expensive side for like a small amount. If you get the actual brand, I think I go to Southern Imports and actually, which is here, and gets it. That's the only place that we have it in store in Houston.
Wow.
I mean, it's a little bit expensive, but it lasts a long time because you only need a little bit. So Amethyst is the high end girl, y'all. Now I use high end stuff too, but her brands are way more flashier than the ones that I use.
Well, I like that because I think it can give viewers a range. So
That's
I
true.
think that's really cool. So just like she's a MAC girl, I'm a Sephora girl. Once again, it gives our viewers a range. So it's a match made in heaven. Okay, so next up, I want to present to y'all some color, right? So now that we've talked a little bit about skincare and powder in the makeup realm, so some eye color. So my two favorite, in addition to Juvia's Place, which I always talk about, who's also another Black-owned company, which I love. I love the packaging. I love all the formulations and the colors are so vibrant. But something that's much smaller usually, and I can keep in my personal kit. So these usually don't go in my makeup kit for my clients, but these are definitely my personal stash. Are these two from Huda Beauty? This first one is the Amethyst palette.
Of course.
So I think I'm a little partial.
Of course.
Maybe, just maybe, but it's actually called Amethyst Obsessions. Hello, get into that. But I love the colors. All of the formulations are so beautiful and lively and creamy, and they go on so effortlessly. I live and I die. So
Come on, put some on your eye.
Yes. Okay, a little
That
bit of a
is
live
a-
tutorial. Just here right now. I don't know if y'all can see that. If it's reading true on camera, that's just with one
Girl,
finger
that's
swipe.
very.
Can you
yeah,
see
it's
that?
going really good.
Yeah, so that's just a little something, and that's just with a finger application. No primer, no nothing. So, y'all, it's amazing. So that's the Amethyst Obsessions, and my second one is the Warm Brown Obsessions. I love these two. So if you want something really quick in your pocket or in your purse or makeup kit, grab them. $27. Yeah. They also have a ruby one and a jade or emerald. So they have like a green, a purple. So it's interesting. I always thought at some point in my makeup journey, I would have a makeup line, either a collaboration.
Mine's is lashes. I want to have
Yes,
a
that would
lash
be
line.
dope. That would
Everybody
be
knows
dope.
me for lashes. I'm going to get me a lash line.
Well, I wanted to do a eyeshadow line with like a collaboration with a company or maybe on my own. And I wanted, since my name is Amethyst, my sister's name is Jade, and my mom's name is Jewel, I wanted to
Really?
do like...
No.
Yeah. Oh, you never knew that?
No.
Yeah. So I wanted to do like a green side for Jade, a purple side for me, and like something in the like glittery silver realm for Jewel. But I had, or amber, like something, a Jewel line. So I always wanted that. And so then they released this 2 weeks ago, and I was like, really, y'all? But I'm happy because it seems to be really popular on Instagram. I see a lot of people doing tutorials. So.
Well, actually, I don't own this palette yet, but I'm going to buy it at Ulta because I got a 20% off coupon, so now I can afford it. Because
Pat
the
McGrath?
palette is like $54. No, it's
Oh.
a Dose of Colors.
Oh, that's good.
Desi Perkins and
That's really
Katie.
good.
So I actually used it over the weekend on my friend's makeup.
Yes. You love it?
I'm going to buy it. Like, I've never tried anything that made me be so compelled. I was like, I'll spend, and I'm not a cheap person.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, I have a good job, whatever, but it's just like some things I don't feel like that I need to have. That palette, I need it. I used it on my eyes when we went to dinner.
Yeah.
In Atlanta. It was gorgeous. It was
Really?
green. It was
Oh,
a green
okay,
color.
okay.
Now, of course, I had new lipstick on now.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get it.
Nice.
And 20% off?
You
Wanna
mentioned
get it.
earlier Amaretto Sour is out in the lip bar, but Dose of Colors has some good browns I've seen on their website. So you may look into some of their browns when you're looking at that palette too.
I have to see because this
Yeah.
color, it's a very particular color.
Yeah. I know but I saw on their website they had like 8 browns, like all different, like slightly different
hues, yeah.
shades. And so I'm like, wow, they really committed to the brown, and I love it. So you may find something at least similar. Of course, not the same,
That's a good idea.
but maybe
I'm going
since
to
you're going to
get
be there
that one.
anyway, just checking it out.
I'm going to look and see. But that palette,
Yeah.
probably this week,
Look
I am
and see.
obsessed with
Look
it.
and see.
And I didn't even use. I use it on myself first, and I use it on somebody else. So I was just like, okay, this is it.
Awesome. Well, as you're looking and seeing, making sure that you are being aware that this portion of the show is actually sponsored by the Sphere TV. Imagine that. So, are you starting your business and looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at the Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Ooh, deep breath. Plus, we actually have a really vast demographic reach within the United States, as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue helps with your strategic ad to surely hit the mark every single time. Call us today at 832-772-7789 or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv. Awesome. Bomb.
We're everywhere.
Hey.
Y'all, Amethyst put some Amethyst on her eyes and now she can't control herself.
I don't know how to act. I don't. But yeah, that's all I've got.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was a quick, like, kind of transition. So we need to do a show where you, like, do my makeup. Because I think we have
that'd be
different.
fun.
We should do each other's makeup because
Yes.
we both have very different technique.
You're right.
We should do each other's makeup.
On another note, yes, I love that idea. Kimby, yes. Have you noticed that some popular makeup artists that I follow, when they do their makeup, they have like a particular like brand of beauty, and then I notice when they do clients' makeup, it's like they do their clients' makeup like them. Have you noticed that?
I know a girl.
I noticed that.
I know a girl that's
Not
a
all the time.
makeup
Yes.
artist, and she does her makeup beautifully. When she does other people,
Oh,
it
okay.
doesn't go off. Side note, before we go,
Yeah.
did you hear anything about the Cardi B beef?
So I was gonna ask you that, but I'm planning. Okay, so I wanted to do a show about this, about like bad experiences with makeup artists and how people respond. But
Okay,
that's
well-
gonna be for 2 weeks. But if you want to at least maybe introduce it now and let the people know so they know what to look forward to.
No, I won't. Well, I'll just say this: that Cardi B had a bad experience, from her opinion, with a Houston makeup artist,
And mind you, this was like 2 years ago, so this was not.
I don't know why it's just now like surfacing, but I'll say that I told my friend that the way that Cardi B, I think that you have to see what your expertise is. If Cardi B called me on the phone right now to do her makeup, I'm gonna say no, because the way that she likes her makeup, that's not what I do. So you have to also understand this. Okay, if you're a mechanic.
Yeah.
Some mechanics work on German vehicles.
Yep.
Some everything is not, all money is not good money, and now you in a situation where
Yeah.
you out here looking kind of cray because it's a celebrity. I'm excited. Like, no, if that's not your expertise,
Yeah.
if you know you don't do this, and that, you gotta say
Yeah.
no, because that's how you end up
You know?
in these type of situations.
So really, really quickly, since we're introducing y'all to the topic, a little more background. The MUA in Houston is MUA Black Swan. I haven't seen the lady's work until this whole process happened, but on YouTube, I've noticed when I'm watching some YouTube tutorials, her video will be featured.
because
I don't know
her
if you've noticed
video
that.
went viral. It was 2 million
Before
views.
before Cardi started commenting on it, it was already like popping up. Like this is about 6 months ago, which is when I first like became aware of it. And I was
No,
like,
when I was in Atlanta, like
No.
me and my friends were in bed, like you know
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
everybody gets up and like, and I was like,
No.
what? So I had to go and find the information
Yeah.
because I had never heard of whoever the girl was.
Yes, but she has like 25,000 followers on Instagram. Her page is private now, but I went to go check it out, but ended up going to her YouTube and rewatching the video. She didn't really say anything negative. She did say that essentially Cardi was rude and did not like the way she did her makeup. She showed Cardi's makeup, so I'll definitely have that picture for you in the show when we do it. And she had the picture of her doing Cardi's makeup. Cardi was like this in the picture. Like you could tell she clearly wasn't happy. And apparently after that moment, she was asked to leave the room. And so the makeup artist ended up crying on the video. It became a really like sad situation.
We're gonna have to do a show on that because I have some opinions.
Okay. But let me tell you, you were like, I don't know why this is all becoming popular now, because she remarked that this happened like in late 2016, early 2017, like a long time ago. It's becoming popular now because on Cardi's birthday, which was apparently early October, she was doing an Instagram live and people kept mentioning it. And so she was like, yeah, I heard about this. Y'all keep telling me about that Houston makeup artist. And by the way, and so she started unveiling her story about it on her birthday of all days. And so then people started going immediately over to the YouTube video and rewatching it. So it shot up the viewership because it was like at 500,000. Like nobody was checking, not nobody, but it wasn't as popular as it has been over the last week and a half. So we're going to have pictures for y'all, and I have another experience that happened for a Nigerian wedding that was really big on Instagram and almost essentially went viral. And bridesmaids had to start coming in and like trying to confront the makeup artist. It was really ugly. So we have 2 instances to share with you for that show. So that's a
I'm
little
ready for that one because
yeah.
I have some opinions.
It's a little sneak peek, so y'all be ready. And it's coming from 2 working makeup artists, so you'll be able to see, hear our opinions.
Before we close out the show, all money is not good money.
Let
If
her
you
reiterate.
know that you cannot do, or if you know that you're not capable of doing something, just walk away. We don't want nobody's image tarnished, nobody's name dragged through the mud. You have to know what you can and what you cannot do.
Yep.
And that is my tip Tuesday.
Tip Tuesday.
Just stay
Absolutely.
in your lane.
Stay in your lane. Yes. And my tip Tuesday would be to reflect and to engage in some self-care. I think this is the time of year when the weather is changing. People are going through a lot of transitions, either
There's
at
a lot
work
of
or at home.
depression. The sun is
I was
not out.
Yeah, go ahead, tell them.
The holidays, people don't have no boo. Don't be depressed, y'all. Just
Don't.
get up. I don't have no boo. I'm not gonna be depressed.
No.
Get up, put you some clothes on, go somewhere and sit at the bar. Somebody else ain't got no boo too. You might meet somebody.
We
sit
don't
at
want having
home.
people drink now. Y'all can go out, do something. Exercise will help release some endorphins, make you
Ain't
really
nobody
happy
going
and
out in the
excited.
cold to exercise.
Well, like inside the gym, or maybe do some sit-ups on your living room floor. I don't know. Get busy with it. I
I
don't know.
done told people what to do.
Okay.
I meet plenty of people at bars or at the bar.
Well, I haven't. Well, technically, I have.
Because
I was
you
just
don't
telling
go
you a
out
story
the
about
house.
one. I was just telling you a story, actually.
But that story was from 2 years ago.
It was actually from June, which was my last experience.
I'm
but
just saying,
still,
if you're in the house, the only person you're going to meet is the cable man, UPS man, FedEx man. All I'm saying. But, anyway, don't be depressed. Get out and get some sunlight.
And engage in some self-care, y'all. It's going to be a lot of pictures happening over the holiday season. You want to look cute, making sure that you're, ready for the holiday season. And always mentally, physically, emotionally prepared. So, yeah, that's it.
Don't be sitting at home moping around.
No. And I hope y'all have a blessed week. And we'll see you again next week on All Things Beauty.
Bye, guys.
Bye.